When I saw this quote attributed to Mark Twain on the Thinking Atheist's Twitter page this morning, I could not resist providing a quick reply. So let's first of all read the quote. The easy confidence with which I know another man's religion is folly teaches me to suspect that my own is also. So I don't actually think, as stated, this is some exemplification of rationality, as the thinking atheist presumes. Rather, I think what this is special pleading in favor of a secularist anti-religion bias. Here's why. First of all, there is a moment of truth in the quote, certainly. And that moment of truth is that we should apply similar standards, consistent standards of rationality to the beliefs of others, just as we apply to our own beliefs. And if we have skepticism about the beliefs of others, we should be ready to hold that same degree of skepticism and introspection and critical analysis of our own beliefs. Problem here is that this quote doesn't simply apply that generally, it only applies it to religion. And of course, this is in keeping with the fact that Mark Twain himself was a skeptic of religion, a secularist skeptic of religious claims. So, really, what Mark Twain is saying here is if you are rational, you will reject all the views that disagree with my view, and you'll just adopt my view, which is honestly pretty self serving. And in fact, not only is that self serving, that shows an absence of precisely the kind of awareness, critical awareness of applying skepticism to one's own beliefs that Twain is ostensibly endorsing here. So the tweet actually fumbles over itself because Twain is engaging in special pleading by not applying same rationality and skepticism to his own beliefs that he applies to others. If you really wanted to be objective about this, you would rewrite the quote like this. The easy confidence with which I know another man's truth claim is folly teaches me to suspect that my own truth claim is also folly. When you do it like that, you're not simply applying this to religion, you're applying it to all truth claims. But then you have to think, because I will put it like this, the devil is in the details. If you apply that in a radical sense, then you become a skeptic of everything because you can always find somebody who will deny one of your truth claims. And if you now adopt their position to warrant skepticism about the things you currently believe, you will end up not believing anything at all, which of itself is a particular epistemic stance of agnosticism. It would be like a radical Pyrrhoian skeptic. And if you became that kind of radical skeptic, that in and of itself is something of which you could be skeptical. So you would end up having a self-defeating skepticism. And that's not a place anybody wants to be. So really what you should do is you should just have a degree of critical awareness about your own beliefs and apply some degree of skepticism and awareness about your own beliefs and looking for evidence for them and considering with an open mind objections to your own beliefs, just as you apply to the beliefs of others. But that is not something that should be restricted to religion, as this quote does, which again is self-serving and self-defeating. Rather, it should be an epistemic posture of openness and virtue that you apply to all your beliefs.